Tom Scrollo, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk all things trading, finances, and money in general. And now I'm bringing you this Bitcoin update on my Bitcoin short, and Bitcoin is dropping even more. So the question is what to do, what am I doing, what is my view to Bitcoin and the whole cryptocurrency market right now. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So as we can see, this is the screen that you've seen yesterday. I've drawn this line here, which was the possibility of us breaking out of this flag formation right here, and perhaps coming, well, let me remove this one and draw it again, and coming to this area and then breaking down. However, as I mentioned in the previous video, and please give me thumbs up for my prediction to be on point, by the way, and you can call me Mr. Exactly or Mr. Spot On or Mr. Whatever. But as I said in the previous video, that these kinds of flag formations and wedges, you know, they don't necessarily have to meet their target. So in this instance, it didn't meet the target, and I was quite happy because I was in the short. And as you can remember, I shorted Bitcoin right from here when Bitcoin actually broke out of this falling flag formation and broke $46,000, which was an incredibly strong support. So, and my target, as you might remember, was, and my stop loss, I showed you in one of the previous videos, that my stop loss for my short was set out precisely at 41,100. My prediction was 41,000, but my stop loss was at 41,100, just in case we don't meet it by just a few dollars. So just to be on the safe side, that my take profit is actually taken. And guess what? It was, look at it, spot on. Well, I guess the price came right to 41,000, but my take profit was taken at 41,100. So right here, right in this area, that's where my take profit has been taken. So it was a really amazing short trade. As you might remember, I put my stop into profit so that I don't really risk anything, because shorting the market so late right now can be very, very dangerous. Shorting is always, I'm more prone to longing the market rather than shorting, but I just cannot, refuse to, cannot avoid taking these kinds of trades and, making some extra bucks on them. And especially I'm getting back into trading right now, and please give me a thumbs up for that. And, it's very exciting, and I'm starting with, smaller money, but now I've sent almost like $100,000 into my account, so I'll be able to put bigger trades in there. And so the question, so what is going on right now? What am I personally gonna be doing? And the thing is, this is a very complex moment. As you can already see, as I said, the target is 41,000. 41,000 is gonna be a very strong support, in my personal opinion. So if we go to let's go to the daily chart here. I think that that's where it is right here. See, this level 41,000 is going to be incredibly strong, super strong, mega strong. And I personally, again, take this with a grain of salt. Anything can happen at any given moment. But I personally believe that we're gonna stay at 41,000 for some time. I don't think we're gonna leave it that very quickly. So in my personal opinion, again, I'm out of the market. So my trade is closed. I'm not in Bitcoin with leverage or anything right now. So I'm completely out. And again, I entered here, exited here. Spot on, perfection by Tom Scrollo. So as my opinion is concerned, I think we might be doing something like this right now, and perhaps retesting 41,000 a few times, or even maybe we could come to 46,000 and retest that. So we might be in the vicinity of 41 to 46,000 or 41 to 44,000, because remember, 44,000 is also very important. And unless, the only scenario when I would consider maybe shorting it again, if we're gonna see something like this thing, which again I used to short the market here, again somewhere in this vicinity above 41,000, maybe I will consider shorting the market then. And that's the only scenario. But what I'm doing right now is I want to watch the market. So I'm gonna stay off of leverage trading at this moment. I want to see what's going on. So how is the price gonna react to 41K? Now, right now we can see that it definitely did bounce off of 41K just really shortly, and thankfully has taken the take profit. But the question right now is, is it gonna hold? And this is going to be the biggest question, guys and girls, for Bitcoin community and Bitcoin in general. Is the price going to hold 41,000? In my personal opinion, and again, this is very difficult to predict, and it's not like, predicting some structure like this. We have to see what happens. And I think that we at least gonna stay above 41,000 for a while, maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks, but maybe we're gonna just crush through it, or maybe, just maybe, I would say that 70% is that we're gonna stay around this area and perhaps even try to break 41,000, or 30% chance, just random numbers that come to my mind, I would give for the potential of this playing out, that we're actually going to close above the weekly EMA Ribbon. So again, as you remember, EMA Ribbon is quite important for general market understanding and what's going on. So we might see a situation like this. So it actually, for this to be a complete bearish scenario, again, we're not really yet in the bearish scenario just yet. I mean, it looks like it. And I know a lot of people are saying, Bitcoin going to $10,000, $5,000 to going to zero. Wait, hold your horses. It's not happening yet. It's not good looking, but I'm still personally very bullish on Bitcoin. So I'm going to tell you in just a second what am I going to be doing today, and I think that that's something that would make sense to do, and it's not leverage trading, it's something else. So as you can see here, we were trying to break this after China started banning Bitcoin and stuff, and crypto. So right here, we were trying to break below this weekly EMA Ribbon, and it didn't happen. I mean, we had quite a few false breaks of the last ribbon, and this is something that might be happening right here. We still need for this weekly candle to actually close below it for us to say, yeah, this is looking really bad. And we need to break, as I said in the previous videos, really need to break 41K. And if we break 41K, and let me remove the EMA Ribbon, if we break 41K and we go below this bottom right here as well, so that's, let's see, that's gonna be like 39,500, whatever, so it's quite close to 41 anyway. But if we're gonna be going lower, this is going to be a really bad sign, because this is going to be, going lower than the previous bottom. And right now, again, we have a bottom here, we have a bottom here, and we were hoping that this is going to be the bottom, but it wasn't, unfortunately, and everybody was thinking that this is going to continue like this, which would have been beautiful, but it didn't happen. So we have to look at what we have now. And so if we're going to be going lower than 41K and lower than 39.5, then this is going to be starting to look like quite upsetting. So at this time, and this is when I'm going to say, starts to look more and more bearish. But right now, we're still looking fine. We still are strong, and 41K could hold it, and this could be the bottom. So 41,000 right here, we could actually be at the bottom right now. We just don't know it yet. We really want to see how the price is going to react to it and what's going to happen, and I'm going to certainly keep you updated. So please subscribe right now, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload, because this stuff, when I'm publish these videos, you have to watch them immediately so you stay up to date, and not watch them 3 days later, because they're not going to be that relevant. So yeah, that's basically the idea. But what should you be doing right now? What am I gonna be doing right now? And my answer is very simple. If I'm out of my positions in terms of Bitcoin, I think that this is finally the time for me to just buy Bitcoin. So again, let's go back to, for just a second, let's go back to the daily chart. Look at it. I mean, we've been at almost 65,000, then basically 69,000 here, and right now we're at 41,000. So this is almost a 50% discount. Guys and girls, don't accept this as a financial advice. I mean, by no means. I'm just telling you what I think, and please let me know down in the comments if you agree. I am quite bullish on crypto in general. I have a big altcoin portfolio. Half of it has done really well, half of it not that very much. And I bought into it. Again, as you might remember, I did a video on me selling my crypto like I think it was in the, somewhere in the middle of last year, before summer even, when this crash was happening. I actually sold off all of my altcoins right in this area right here, believe it or not, but it's all documented, so it's all there. And also, when this drop was happening right here, this is where I was buying into different altcoins, and Chainlink and Stellar Lumens and Polkadot and Cardano, which went 3x. I didn't sell it, I held it, because I was, one of those hodlers. And well, we all know what happened. It went down to right to where it started, and a lot of altcoins are not really looking that good, even though they are strong projects, and I do believe in them. Let me know down in the comments if I should do a separate video on different altcoins that I have in my portfolio, and how good they're looking, and they're not really looking that good for the most part. Some of them are doing really well, but nonetheless, I was buying into many of them in this dip, so I was using the averaging out strategy of my long-term investment, and in general, I'm a believer in crypto. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in the future of decentralized finance, 100%. So that's why I treat these kinds of huge corrections when everybody's panicking and selling as an opportunity to either short the market or buy more for your long-term portfolio. But always remember that we could even go to 30,000 right here. If we break 41 in Bitcoin, then 30K is the next one, and then after that we'll probably go to, if we break it, of course, please not, please no. But if we do, then the next one will be around 20K, which is previous all-time high. So these are the steps, but do I believe that we're gonna go to 20K? I don't think so. The worst case scenario, maybe we could retest 30K, but again, I'm quite torn about 41K. So let's see what happens with the 41. And when we have this kind of a situation, as I said, it's an opportunity to buy Bitcoin. So what I think I'm gonna be doing. Let me show you Atom. This is one of the tokens that I have, which has done exceptionally well. So I have purchased it. Let me switch to the weekly chart. All right, there it is. And where did I buy into Cosmos? So initially, actually, I bought it for $3 somewhere in the end of 2019. I bought it at like $3 something, and then I held it for a long time. And I think I sold it at about $10 or something. And then when we had this crash coming down, I was buying into it many times, like 3-4 times. At the average price, it's hard for me, I don't remember exactly the average price, but I would probably think that it's somewhere around $16 or so. And now it's probably even a bit less, somewhere in this vicinity, maybe like $12, $13 on average. And because the lower we went, the more I was buying. So, and now we are testing this, probably going to be testing this all-time high of close to about $45. And I'm thinking that I should probably take the profit on this. I have about maybe $60,000 in it right now, because I tripled my investment into, I believed in Cosmos, and I still believe in Cosmos. I think it's a very, very nice coin. However, at this time, we might see some kind of, a retest here, maybe a correction going down, and then we're gonna have this big, let me just use this one, then we're gonna have this strong, not like that, and then we're gonna have, then we're gonna have this super strong level that we could see Cosmos retesting. So we could see, price coming to it, and that would be, somewhere around $22. I'm not really keen on testing this out, or potentially what we could also see is maybe some retest of this sort coming down to here, which is $32, which wouldn't be as bad, but I'm more thinking that if we don't break this 45K soon enough, and again, we're coming to it with very long, powerful candle. And remember, when the market is coming with such powerful candles to the all-time high or to any strong key market level, it might be that we're gonna bounce off, because a lot of energy is wasted on the way, on such a huge way, basically doubling in price here. Again, it's crypto, so anything can happen, but this is looking like we might actually go into consolidation or correction here in Cosmos. So I'm considering to take my, initial about $20K I've put into Cosmos. Right now I have about $60,000. So I'll probably take it, and I'll go to Bitcoin, and I will finally get myself some Bitcoin down again. See, it's already bouncing off of 41k a little bit here. Just bounced to 43k. So yeah, and I'm considering just buying some Bitcoin and holding long term, and this is something that I'm going to be holding for the next 5 years. So and my general prediction of Bitcoin, I think that in 2022 we're going to reach 100,000 for sure. I mean, I'm pretty certain of it. And if we're going to be going into a crypto winter and this whole thing is going to continue going so badly and Fed increases the rates very quickly, very soon, then I'm going to be holding it for the next few years, and then we'll see it go far past 100,000, maybe even 500,000, a million, 5 million. It's actually possible within the next 10 years. So this is my long-term bet on Bitcoin, just like everybody else who is into crypto. All right, that's it for this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Please give me a huge thumbs up. Community, please give me 1,000 likes on this video, because each single video I make, my predictions and targets are met spot on. Call me Mr. Spot On. I don't know. That this is just incredible. So stay smart, stay very careful. And if you want to buy Bitcoin right now for long-term purposes, it's not a bad time. And if it goes lower, buy more. So if I'm going to be buying right now at 41k, 42k, and if it goes lower to 30, I'll simply buy more. That's it. I'm a long-term believer in crypto, and I hope that you are too. All right. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Thomas Krallo. I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.